Hey y'all. So this may not be the most ideal way to start. The dogs are running around. I'm at one of my friends' houses and there's leaf blowing and yard work, but here we are. So I am thrilled. I am going to be getting on here more often and talking to y'all about just the things that keep coming up for me and for you, that I talk to here on the online space and that I see in person in my studio and in my shop. And it seems like people are really curious and wondering, like, what can I do to drop in a little more during my days if the feeling is like I don't have a lot of time right now. So, like, for instance, everybody knows, like, oh, I'd feel so much better if I could go on a really long walk every morning and have a quiet time and get off my phone and then we bog ourselves down in the shoulds and like all the things that we should do, and then we don't even realize it, and before we know it, we're back like at the freezer with the ice cream, or back on our phone laughing at TikToks because we're just like, it feels so hard, So what I want to offer you here today are some ideas, and I will keep offering ideas, and you'll find them. Like, as you start leaning into small ideas, you'll start noticing in your life, if you keep setting your intention on finding little moments, you'll find more and more little moments crop up. So I say, lean in, start small. Like, years ago, I started a blog and it was called Leaning In, and I loved it because at the time, like, that was really how my journey to wholeness and all the aspects of my life, like, that's how it started. And so here's a little story. I was pretty healthy, but I drank a lot of sweet tea. I mean, y'all, I am from deep South Georgia, and nothing was better than a 2-quart pitcher, so half a gallon, with 2 cups of sugar. Y'all, it was like syrup. I'm sorry, but anyway, that's the sweet tea that I grew up drinking. I don't even know. It seriously, you could see the sugar like swirling. I mean, almost just looked like straight honey. But it was so, back then, like, it was just, I couldn't think of anything less sweet. So what I started doing, I just, instead of like going, oh, I'm gonna go cold turkey and never drink sweet tea again, I decided to have an experiment and be gracious with myself about this relationship I had with sweet tea. So I just started little by little adding unsweet, like the tiniest bit that I couldn't even taste. I did it everywhere. I would do it every time I wanted it. And y'all, within like, I'd say 6 or 8 months, I had myself all the way off sweet tea, and I never suffered in the process. I just did it little by little, and it became like a fun game. I'd be like, oh gosh, look, I'm almost at halfway. And so then when I started being able to order half and half, I just thought, like, this is a win. And so I just want to tell you that it all has the snowball effect. At first, it feels so little. You're just doing this one little thing and you're like, is this even making a difference? And then all of a sudden it is. And so now I can't even stand sweet tea. I love unsweet tea. And if I ever want to splash a sweet, I just give it to myself. So I just want to encourage you that your journey to wellness and wholeness and a deeper spiritual awareness and all of that can just come with just a little bit of leaning in, okay? So I hope more of what you'll find here are stories that are funny and interesting and relatable, and yoga in snippets, and meditation in snippets. Just what I'm picking up by just reading, like, kind of reading the room, so to speak, and picking up on, like, what God is showing me through the week and what y'all are talking to me about. Like, I don't know about you, but you start noticing, like, themes that come up, or like you keep seeing the same bird by your window, like, oh, I love all that. So this is going to be a space where we just get to explore and question God, all the questions all the time, and know that just by leaning in just a little bit, that it'll have a snowball effect, and it will have a big impact in your life and ripple out to all the lives around you. So welcome to this space, and I can't wait to hear from you.